Greetings, YouTube. Striking a child is assault. Striking a child is assault. In case there are any conservatives watching this video and they are unclear on the message I am trying to convey, striking a child is assault. The state of Missouri has decided that if parents give permission, that school administrators may strike a child as a form of discipline. Now, whenever it comes to the topic of striking a child, I have a simple question. Is the child capable of making cognitive decisions? Can they, do they understand that do they have the ability to grasp the consequences of their actions? Can they perform an act of critical thinking? Because if they can, in fact, perform an act of critical thinking, if they are capable of that, then you don't need to strike a child. Just use your words. And if the child is not capable of understanding the ramifications of their actions, they don't have the capacity for critical thinking, they're too young, they have some kind of disability that prevents them from achieving that cognitive leap, then striking a child is just abuse. They don't understand what you're doing. They have no grasp of why you're hitting them. They just know that an adult is hitting them. And this isn't complex. There simply isn't any reason to strike a child. Again, if they understand critical thought, they can make those decisions. Hitting them is not required. And if they don't have that capacity, hitting them is just cruelty. It is never appropriate for an adult to hit a child. It is never appropriate for an adult to hit a child. It is assault. I don't care if the adult is their grandparent. I don't care if it's their uncle or aunt. I don't care if it's their step-parent. I don't care if it's their adopted parent. I don't care if it's their adult parent. I don't care if it's a teacher. I don't care if it's an administrator for the school system. I don't care if it's a stranger on the street. If an adult strikes a child, it is assault. And that adult should be arrested. They should be jailed. And they should be given a restraining order preventing them from ever being near children again until they have passed some form of psychological test that shows they are no longer in a mental state where they think striking a child is appropriate. Now, I am aware that there are going to be people in the world hearing this Missouri decision or even watching my video today who are going to say, well, I was hit as a child, I turned out okay. So here's some news for you. If you were assaulted and the lesson you've taken away from being assaulted, that it's okay to assault children, you're not okay. You have mental illness. You need to see a therapist. Perchance may require medication. It is never appropriate. It is never legal. It is never ethical. It is never moral for an adult to strike a child under any circumstances. I would like to close this video by quoting my friend Amy. I shared this news article I'm going to be sharing with you with her, and her response was very appropriate to the situation at hand. And she said, quote, unquote, "We are fucked."